Hi guys, I'm Diane and this is Narrow Dreams. If you were watching the last video, you will realise that we got to Whitley Lock on the Aire and Calder, and the red light was flashing indicating flood levels on the river, so we turned round. So today's video will be us retracing our steps towards the River Don, and we'll have a look, or the Don navigation, and we'll have a look at a few interesting things on the way. So I hope you enjoy joining us on this visit. So this is the point at Whitley Lock where we decided to turn back. For those of you that don't know, there is a system of lights at locks. An orange light means there's no lock keeper on, so you have to operate it yourself. Red means there's somebody in the lock. A flashing red means that the river beyond it is in flood and it's not safe to travel through. If there's a green light, then it's set for you and ready to go. If there's red and green, the lock keeper knows that you're there and is preparing the lock for you. So this magnificent beast, the Frieda Callas, is moored at Whitley Lock. Apparently she was built in 1964 by John Harker Limited in Nottingley, and she is a massive 132 foot long, 17.5 foot wide. She's 7.5 foot deep and has an air draft of 11 feet. So there's plenty of places where she couldn't get, but she's all right on the Aire and Calder. And she was used in the 70s by Flixborough Shipping, but then she was later sold for scrap. But Acaster Water Transport bought her and returned her to operational service. And then she was laid up in 2005 and sold for preservation in 2009. As you come out of Paulington Lock, if you're coming from the Castleford direction, you come across this swing bridge. Now, it is normally open, and it was when we went through, but as we came back, it was closed. So, to go to open it, you come to this contraption, which, quite frankly, is a little unusual. It's got a handle at both ends, and there was no way that either me or my son, who's a big strong lad, could push it on our own. It took two of us. After we'd done it, we did notice a sign saying wait for the farmer to come and do it, but by then we'd done it. But it was really, really difficult. This apparently is Paulington Hall, but I couldn't really find much information about it. It is a listed building, but if you know anything else, it'd be great if you could let me know. So this is just as we turn off the Aire and Calder back onto the start of the new Junction Canal, and what you can see coming up is the Went aqueduct. These are the views from the side of it down onto the River Went, and then we're heading for the Don navigation. So on the stretch from the start of the new Junction Canal to the start of the Don navigation at Barnby Dun, where we're going, there's only one lock, but there are 6 movable bridges. They are all electronically operated, but obviously it slows you down a little bit, so be prepared for that if you're going that way. So this is Barnby Dun, where we moored up. It's right at the start of the Don navigation. Quite a nice place to moor. There's a local shop that's open till about 11 o'clock at night, and there are takeaways and stuff, so it's a pretty good place to moor. About a 5-minute walk from the moorings is the church of St Peter and St Paul's at Barnby Dun, and apparently there was a church mentioned in the Domesday Book on that site in 1086, but the church itself that's there now dates from the 13th century. But the thing that I find most interesting, about 35 years ago, my dad and myself used to go out cycling in this area, and we came across a gravestone. Absolutely fascinating. I don't know if you can read this gravestone, but what it tells us is that poor little Alfred Broughton had an accident with a threshing machine, and that was on the 18th of February 1864, I think. But the poor little mite lived for another 10 days because he died on the 28th. And then the family also, a couple of years later, lost a brother as a new reservoir that had been built at Sheffield. When they filled it, the wall collapsed. He lived close by and he was drowned. So I just think that's really sad. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you have, please give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. It does make a difference. And if you join me next time, we'll be going further down the Don navigation. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.